What's up, everybody? This is Jose with Oakland Latinos United, aka Oakland Latinos Unidos, on here with a new skill, a new video for you to enjoy. Well, make another video about something that I've been seeing making waves on online, and that a lot of people are saying that Adam22 has purged his channel or fired everyone for his channel, and I guess people like Compa Raider and some of the other people that he had on his channel. I'm assuming he fired them. I'm not exactly sure what happened. But there's just a lot of talk about Adam22, No Jumper, doing a purge. And, I didn't really want to talk about that per se. I just want to talk about just these kind of channels and the kind of power they have. And the kind of power we gave them. And what Norby's tried to say a while back that a lot of people are taking out of context and saying that he was being racist and all this stuff. But these channels that are oriented towards particularly African American culture, or at least hip hop culture, that are ran by white guys, you know what I mean? They kind of run the hip hop genre in many ways, these platforms. They're kind of like become the voice of the hip hop platform. Now, a lot of these guys that work for these channels, whether they be black or brown, yeah, they're going to get a little bag because obviously people like a Adam22, like a Vlad, they have money to give to pay them, you know what I mean? And that's why a lot of people of color find opportunities on these, as well as rappers that go on these shows, you know what I mean? Especially like lately, the Northern California rappers who have been on Adam22's channel. You know what I mean? But at the same time, a lot of these channels, like at Adam22 and Vlads, they get people caught up. They get people in trouble. People make fools of themselves, buffoons. Norby's tried to say that, but he said a word, words that were, racially insensitive, you could say. I'll just say it's a clown show, like I've always said. But, in reality is a lot of times we have to come to the realization that people of color, black and brown people in particular, who consume hip-hop, who consume rap, who consume, the stuff that these channels are putting out there, supporters of rap and urban music, you could say. You know what I mean? We're the ones that give these people power. You know what I mean? By liking their videos, by sharing their videos, by supporting their platforms, by giving them a platform, we are the ones that are supporting them. When it comes to black and brown, YouTube content creators trying to do the same thing. It's like, oh, what part of California is he from? Oh, he's a this, he's a that. Oh, hell no. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? What hood is he from? What city is he from? And we're quick to jump on a black and brown podcaster, but when it's like a white guy like Adam22 and Vlad, we give them a pass. Because we don't see them as a threat, I guess you could say. We just see them as these white guys that are doing these platforms for the betterment of black and brown folks. But, these guys have become kind of like the voice of hip-hop. American Cholo, whether I agree or disagree with them on many things, he did say that Adam22 was the king of LA. You know what I mean? The king of LA because basically he has a say-so in what goes on in the hip-hop culture of LA. And to some degree, he kind of is the king. Those guys have become like the kings of hip-hop. Because they kind of dictate what's going to happen in the hip-hop world. And that's a reality that a lot of people don't understand. So, did Adam22 fire everyone? Did he make a business decision to clip anyone who wasn't making the money? That's what I keep hearing. I'm not exactly sure what happened. But, maybe for the better. Maybe it's better not to have these guys, you know what I mean? I could be on these guys' platforms or give them all this support and love. You know what I mean? The only way you can stop these folks is by consuming their content, you know what I mean? I'm just talking about it because I keep seeing it everywhere. But I look at the bigger picture. It doesn't really matter if he clipped everybody or didn't clip anyone or, cut his channel in half or whatever. What matters is that you gave these guys the power to be who they are. You, the people of color, the black and brown folks who consume their stuff, and white folks too, to be fair. You know what I mean? But it's us, you and us, who have given these guys that power. And that's just something I want you to think about. Because like I said, that dude Norby's tried to say that too, but it was taken out of context. So I'm saying it in a better context. People like Adam 22 and Vlad TV, do you think they're good for the culture? Do you think they should be the voices of hip-hop, the new voices of hip-hop? Or black music? You know what I mean? Let me know in the comments. It's something I think about, you know what I mean? It baffles me how you could be black or brown and have a hip-hop podcast and everyone hates you. Everyone has a problem with you. But you're an Adam 22 or a Vlad and you get a pass. Pretty mind-boggling, you know what I mean? As a person of color myself, it's hard for me to understand. But you guys let me know. That's all I really have to say. Oakland Latinos over and out. Like.